One controversy which happened over the weekend, now that I have you, I'll give it back to you soon. Now that I have you here, I need to know about this because this broke out yesterday. One is about the mission statement. What were we intending to do? What targets did we want? And then this happened, sir, which was Rahul Gandhi, leader of the opposition in the Lok Sabha, tweeted, informing Pakistan at the start of our attack was a crime. EM, which is External Affairs Minister Jaishankar, he's publicly admitted, he said, that the government of India did it. Who authorized it? Now, he put this tweet out, which was a reaction to Mr. Jaishankar, the External Affairs Minister, in case for foreign audiences who don't...
At the start of the operation, we had sent a message to Pakistan saying, we are striking at terrorist infrastructure, we are not striking at the military, so the military has an option of standing out and not interfering in this process. They chose not to take that good advice.
Now, here what has happened is what the External Affairs Minister was saying at the start of the operation did not mean that before the operation. This was after we hit the first targets, which was the terrorist camp, and then they were informed. Now, obviously, Mr. Gandhi is interpreting at the start of the campaign is what he meant was that at Operation Sindoor before it was launched, right? And then, the government put out the DGMO who had in his...
Being well aware and familiar with the congenital and impulsive nature of our adversary, and even though we did attempt to reach out and communicate our compulsions to strike at the heart of terror to my counterpart in the immediate wake of Operation Sindoor, the request was brusquely turned down, with an intimation that a severe response was inevitable and in the offing. We were, of course, prepared. Operations on the 7th and the 8th, Air Marshal Bharti spoken about.
So basically, we were all at these briefings and press conferences. Ajit was there too. So what had happened was that the DGMO briefing, the other briefings, everybody told us the sequence, which is that the strikes happened on the terror targets. Subsequently, the Indian defense told their DGMO that this is what we're doing. DGMO did not respond. Said, do you want to talk? DGMO did not respond and said instead that we'll be striking back. They struck back. After which we struck the second day, which was we took out their air bases and the air defense, whatever they had, all the targets that were there. This was the sequence. But somewhere the confusion occurs is when, at what point. Now, what is the SOP out here? Does the Indian defense mechanism ever tell the adversary, tell the enemy that this is what we're going to strike? Does that happen?
I think that for any conflict to be successful, surprise is the greatest element. And the very fact that, we got 100 terrorists, if not more, in their respective places where the camps were, I mean, that itself gives you an answer. If this was so clearly enunciated before that I'm coming and I'm going to target your terrorist camps, then they would have been empty.
Like it had happened, what they claim happened in Balakot.
So the very fact that we got big names, I mean, the very fact that we got big names in the terrorist, Pak terrorist hierarchy only tells you that the matter of surprise was at its highest. And I think that's the way I would, that's the takeaway, that, if there was any pre-information and also telling somebody that you're coming for the terrorist camps, then they would have been empty.